Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to have a look at the Guardian's Quiptic crossword, and this is being published on Sunday the 15th of December 2024. It's been set by Carpathian, who's one of the kinder setters, I think, so hopefully looking for a good Quiptic here. Not expecting to struggle too much, so not a lot more to say really other than to crack on. A horse and sheep mixed up word. A horse, a nag, and a nagram. There we go. A nagram. There we go. Obedient Don upset the irritable female urological. I don't know. That's obedient would be something. Mind Don. Reader upset. Is that the irritable female? Not sure about that last bit, but I think it's probably UL there. Decreased pressure concerning steamship. Press, I suppose. Press, decrease, P-res, P-re-s-s. Manage flipping cycle to garden centres. Manages to run. Run, cycle, flipping makes me think there's an anagram there somewhere, but I can't see it. Garden centres. Rides. Dessert, going around hospital room later. Ooh, is that just anagram H room later? Which would be, I can't think what my desserts are. Fall is normally a dessert. Slip, left out in part of church. Apps is what I'm trying to think of. Apps, left out. So slip is to trip. Steeple, steep, not going to fit. Part of church, apps, nave. Oh, dads navigate strangely. That looks like anagram dads navigate. Unfavourable circumstance. I'm going to wait until I've got some checkers in there. Server's right to replace a plug for author's unfortunate condition. Writer's cramp, I think that is, as a condition. So how's that work? Servers, right. Waiters, okay, yeah, waiters with an R replacing an A, and a plug. Replace a plug cramp. Okay, not sure about that bit. I mean, if you plug a dam or something, then do you cramp it? Roll ankle somewhat. Is that? And limp. Lank, I think that is. I think that's a hidden word. Lank. And find baker juggling sharp object. Well, that looks like an anagram. Find baker. Sharp object would be a thing I can't unravel. So let's go and have a look at one down. Let's do the downs before I have to do some scrolling on this screen. Call upon old man. I feel like that's appeal, but to return. Oh yeah, par with, I don't know, call, appeal, ring is appeal, yeah, just itself, peel. Okay, advanced convenience for reps. I think that's agents. Advanced convenient agents, so A must be a shortened version of advanced. Haven't seen that. Controlled, remainder, getting showered. Rain. Controlled is normally something to do with rains. Showered. Looks like it should end in ED, which doesn't really help. Remainder getting showered. Controlled is restrained. Restrained? Rest, rained. Okay. Yes, rained. Rest, rained. Okay. I'm thinking of it. Bloke A must be man. A consumes new. Delicious food. Manna, I think that is. Manna from heaven. A word I've only come across in cryptic crosswords. Rash individual read about. Rash individual read about was raised, or read about was raised. Rash. I'm not even going to try and decode that at this point. Toiletry, regularly causing row would be T-I-E-R, or even a row for a tear. Loud is F, so the F's in the right place. Atmosphere is air. By quiet place, quiet would be P. For justice, fair play, P-lay. Okay, yep, that's a nice little quiptic clue. Paid attention, as told stories about revolutionary traps. Paid attention, as told stories, so tales, lies, told stories. So I think it's a sound like of stories, which would be lies, but I can't say about revolutionary trap. Or maybe it's just paid attention as told, it would be L-I-E-S. Traps, revolutionary traps. Don't know where that's going. Okay, let's have a look at this one, just check I've got the FUL, female urology. Or maybe actually it's that, to give Don is to tip. Pitiful, obedient. Is that right? No. Don is to wear. Dutiful. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so that's absolutely every letter of that. Don upset the irritable. Blah blah blah. Okay, that was that was unexpected. Let's get looking at the downs. Kelvin and Nicholas. So Kelvin's K. Nicholas is Nick, with skill to make trifle. Is that Kelvin and Nick? Just an anagram of Kelvin and Nick with art, with skill. Skill's normally art, isn't it? Let's put art there. To make trifle. I mean, trifle is probably going to be like a trifling matter, I suppose. K. If that begins with K, that looks a bit weird though. Is this going to be writer's cramp? Is there another word? Writer's block. Block and plug is more likely. There we are. That's more like it. Nick. Could be Nick, couldn't it? K Nick. And then with art, Nick. Trifle. Nick. I'm thinking Knickerbocker Glory, but Nick. Knack, I suppose. Knick-knack. Not really heard of that, but I think a knack would be an art. A skill, sorry. I'm going to go with that. Not entirely convinced. Claim senoritas wrong. Looks like an anagram of senoritas, which I guess is assertion. Alright, I feel that looks right. Home of upwardly mobile blue fish. Home of upwardly mobile. So is that an anagram of upwardly? Upwardly? Could be. Could be an anagram of that, given that we've got W and L there. Blue fish. I just can't think of what will go in here though. I can't think of narwhal as a kind of fish, but I don't even know if it is a fish really. Blue whale. Whales is kind of the one I want to put in there, but home of. Home would normally be in, but that doesn't really want to go in there, so. Don't think I've got a hidden word. Sketch of gent I've developed over time. So, gent sketch is a drawing. Gent Ive. Okay, it's just an anagram of gent Ive, which is with a T on it at the end. What's it? Gent Ive. Go on then. I'll use the anagram helper. Gent Ive. I think it's that. It doesn't look like it should be able to get into anything, but Vignet. I think it is Vignet, which is double T. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to be spelled, but I think it's Vignet like that. So over time, I think it's saying put the T, running over that. I think. I'm not sure. Might be somewhere. Might be some letters dodgy there. Right, I need to go back to the top. Well, I'm going to scroll down and look at these clues I haven't looked at yet, because I'm trying to avoid them. Where did I get to? Find a baker. Okay, so I've got a couple of clues there. Oh, I'm going to have to do that, aren't I? I'm going to have to break out the anagram helper again. Shuffle. It's going to be bread something, is it? Bread. Sharp object. No, bread isn't really sharp, is it? Fried. Again, fried isn't particularly sharp. Unless it's... break. I said break before bread knife, actually. Bread knife, that is. That is a sharp object, I'll give you that. Okay, we're rocking again. I've just got to scroll down a little bit. Gut, where am I? There-ish. Gut feeling during instruction. I feel like that's intuition. I feel like it's intuition. What was I saying? Tuition is instruction, isn't it? And during is in. Separate acting role. Is that a part? I think it's just a part. Separates to a part, I think. Smile about European. Male, oddly. Oh gosh, male oddly would be AE, wouldn't it? Smile about European, so that'd be GR, grin. Funny mysterious gremlin. Mischievous, whatever it is. Okay, yeah, that works. ML for male oddly. Okay, European, yep. Okay, left one king. Gosh, left one king and noble woman spinning furiously. Left one king. L-I-K. Like Earl. Earl, noble, woman. L, okay, so spinning furiously like. And it has to be like, doesn't it? Like. My list of noble women. Is short at this moment. I've got 4 letters in them. Lady. Okay, I'm going to come back to that. I mean, that looks like it must be an ing. So I don't know what I've got there. Home or upwardly swirling? No. Swilling? Swilling. Twilling. Upwardly mobile bluefish. Fish is a ling. Dwelling. Is that dwelling? Lewd. Okay, yeah, lewd in that sense. Of a ling. One of the favourite fellow I will, and F for fellow. Yeah, the fish. I can't get my words out. The ling fish that I've only ever heard of in crosswords, but very useful for endings like that. This is like sort of like a null abolishes to a null. So we've got an article by new union leader. Okay, a null, like that one. What we got over here? Have I looked at this yet? Win over upset artists in poor surroundings. So upset artists would be RA, maybe RAs, I think. Poorly lit would be dim. Disarm. They are disarm, yeah. Disarm. Okay, what's this? Like spinning furiously, like mad. Oh, dame. Dame backwards. Okay, yes. Dame. That's why I couldn't think of a 4-letter noble person beginning with E. Or noble woman, should I say. Ran. Wearing sash. Ooh, ran. Wearing sash. What would that be? Okay, I'm going to scroll up, have a look at the rest of the ones I've kind of done at the top. We've got some letters in, hopefully. Manage flipping cycles to garden. Manage flipping. Is that just an anagram? Manage. And then cycle would be to ride. No. Could be though. Nurseries. I think that answer is based on it being garden centres. Yeah, so manage flipping, so run backwards and then a series is a cycle. Fair enough. Let's see if we can get this one. Dessert. Oh, going around hospital room later. Yeah, that looks like it wants to be an anagram of some sort. Enter. Australia. Anthrax. Dessert. or desert. Okay, we'll come back to that one. This one, rash individual read about was raised. Oh, read about was raised. Rash is... Dad's no. Okay, so that was an anagram. I didn't actually try. Dad's navigate. Strangely unfavourable circumstance. Disadvantaged. Disadvantage. Looks about right. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, this one. Slip. Left out of. I think, oh, and apps. Apps and I said apps. It's the lapse. It's a lapse there. So this looks like it wants to be lies. That can't be in it. As told stories about. So stories would be lies, which would be lists. And then what are traps? Listener. Is that right? Liar. Hey, what's going on there? Listens. Paid attention as told. Listened. Lied. Okay, yes. Okay, I can get that now. Oh, I've got a V in here. Rash individual read about was raised. Well. So, just going to check I'm still on screen. It's got 3 clues. Let's have a look at it on the horizontal, because I like the horizontal more sometimes. Rash is individual. Don't think there's an anagram of individual, because that's a few more letters than I need there. Read about was raised. I feel like live would live backwards. Evil. Daredevil. Rash. Daredevil. There you are. I'm not quite sure what I'm thinking there to get to that though. Okay, well, read about is obviously the first 4 bits done. Was is lived. Lived, yes, okay. Okay, so I've just got these last 2. So what have I got? Have a look at that in the horizontal. Ran. Wearing sash. Belted. I think that's belted, isn't it? So you belted off, ran off quickly, and if you're wearing a sash, you've got a belt on you. So that just leaves the dessert go around hospital room later. And I have to say that food and drink clues are my black hole of general knowledge. So if it's the name of a dessert, which I'm sure everybody else is staring at this and going, well, it's obviously this. Although maybe later could be anti. Going around hospital, there must be an H in this one, and later, after, what is it? After the, later, around hospital room. Can't be an H there or there, so if it's going to be anywhere, an H. Hospital room is a ward. After wards, there we go. Boom. I think that's everything. Let's check all. Yeah, all the clues have stayed in place, so all done. Okay, that was nice. How long did that take me? That took me about just under 18 minutes, I think. Okay, afterwards. I've got no idea what's going on with that clue. Oh, okay, afters. Desserts is your afters, and hospital room is a ward. Okay, so I'm going to go through the clues, because some of those I kind of did them and whatever. So we've got A, horse, so a nag, and a sheep is a ram, and a mixed up word is an anagram. We've got a fabulous acrostic here. So obedient is dutiful, and we've got the acrostic begins in Don upset the irritable female urology lecturer, and initially it's telling us it's an acrostic. Decrease is to press, so think of if you're ironing, you're decreasing, you're taking out the decreases, and if you iron, you press something. So P for pressure. Re is concerning, so you write someone an email, say I'm writing to you re this matter, and a steamship is an SS. Now, steamship is being very helpful there, because normally you probably just get that as a on board or something, so that helps. Okay, we've got manage flipping, so we've got run backwards, and then we've got cycle is a series, and garden centres are nurseries. As I just said, we got the dessert, which is afters, going around a hospital room, which is a ward, and later is afterwards. We've got lapse becomes apse. So a slip is a lapse, take the L out, becomes apse, which is part of a church. I don't know many parts of the church, but the apse, nave are two worth remembering. Dad's navigate is an anagram of disadvantage. Strangely is telling us there's an anagram, and unfavourable circumstances is a disadvantage. We've got a more complicated clue here. Servers are waiters, and we're replacing the R of waiter. We're replacing the A of waiters with an R for right, which gives us writers. And a plug is a block, and an author's unfortunate condition is a writer's cramp. Hidden word here, I think. So roll ankle. So we've got lank in there. Somewhat is telling us a hidden word, and some and somewhat are great hidden word indicators. And limp and lank are synonymous. What have we got here? We've got an anagram of find baker is bread knife. Juggling is telling us there's an anagram there, and a sharp object is obviously bread knife is obviously a sharp object. So we'll move on down to a gut feeling is an intuition, and during instruction, so in, and tuition for instruction. Separate acting role. So separate is to apart, and acting role is a part. I had a little hesitate there because I was thinking, is there a hidden word there somewhere? My brain could see sort of a hidden word there, but it isn't. So there we go. Smile is to grin, going around European, E, and then male oddly is saying take the first and third letters of male, and a gremlin is a mischievous figure. L for left, 1 for I, and K is king in this case, and a noble woman spinning is put dame backwards, and furiously is like mad. Oh, there we go. Right, on the downs we have got, if you call upon, you appeal to someone. Old man to return is pa going upwards, and ring, you ring a bell, it peals. Advanced, I've not seen A as a abbreviation for advanced, but fair enough. And convenience, the gents, and reps are agents. Controlled is restrained, and then we've got the remainder is rest, and showered is rained. Bloke is man. Bloke A would be man with an A there, and consuming new, put an N into it. And delicious food is manna. Phrase, yeah, something I've only come across in cryptics a couple of times. A rash individual is a daredevil. We've got read, an anagram of read to start it off, and then was raised. So we've got lived. You know that he lived, he was, she was, she lived. So lived going upwards. Toiletry regularly says take the the first, third, fifth, and seventh letters of toiletry. So every other letter of toiletry to get to tier, which is a type of row. The surface obviously tries to get you saying row. Loud is F, so forte in musical notation. An atmosphere is an air, and quiet is P. So the other musical notation worth remembering is piano for quiet. And if you place something, you lay it down. You lay the table, place things on the table. And justice is fair play. What have we got here? We've got paid attention as told, so that's telling us to put it into the past tense, listened. And stories, or told stories is lied. Sorry, paid attention was listened, and told stories was you lied. Going around revolutionary traps, which are nets going upwards. Kelvin is K, Nicholas is Nick, and then a skill is a knack. To make a trifle, okay, so I thought when I was reading that I was looking for some kind of food again, but I think knick-knack is like just a little, not gadget, but a little kind of item, and I think a trifle is just a little item. So not quite sure about what definition means there, but it's knick-knack, that's how you break it down. Claim is to make an assertion, and senorita's wrong is telling us there's an anagram of senorita. What we've got here, home is a dwelling. We've got upwardly mobile, so upwardly mobile blue. So lewd, blue and lewd are the same. Upwardly mobile is a very complicated way of just saying put lewd upwards, and then a fish is a ling type of fish, worth remembering, comes up frequently in crosswords because it's a nice ending for a lot of words. A sketch is a vignette, and we've got gent Ive, an anagram of gent Ive and T, and developer is telling us there's an anagram there. Win over artist, so win over is to disarm, apparently. Upset artist is saying RA is going upwards, so RAs are Royal Academy. So artists comes up as RA a lot. Poorly lit is dim. If you ran, you belted along, belted along, and if you're wearing a sash, then you are belted. If you abolish something, you annul it. An article is an, one of the three articles worth remembering. A, an, and the, or the only three articles really. New is n, and union leader at first is ul. And finally, F for fellow, and I will, I'll. You get your fill, you're satisfied. So there we go, all done. Yeah, lovely little puzzle there from Carpathian. Thanks very much for watching.